Right guys, I think this will be the final video, or at least from the shore, that is, before we go out onto the water. The last thing I want to talk about, basically we've got everything in, everything's fitted, everything's ready to go. The last thing we had to do was install the power, put the power cables on. Strangely enough, you'll find that the ends of the power cables for the ghost trolling motor does not come with lugs. You have to put your own lugs on. I find that strange, but anyway, it is what it is. Guys, this is not a lug for a trolling motor. I see guys love using these and these little crimpers and these easy slide ons, and it's got a little colored ferrule thing on the back here, and you clamp it on, yes, and you hit the water. Guys, this piece of machinery, this engineering that you've got here is worth zip if you're going to be using a lug like this, because like a chain, it's only as strong as its weakest link, and this is not even a link. This is a bracelet around a teenager's wrist as far as an electrical connection goes. I'll tell you why I know. My primary business is infrared thermography, okay, thermal imaging. This is what I do. I'll check electrical installations. When I see these things, I know it's going to be a failure, and it fails every single time. So do not do that on your trolling motor. What you need is go and get yourself a proper set of lugs. Proper lugs. You see it's got a large flat area there. I'm going to include some photographs in this video. Just have a look at which way you put these lugs. The battery has got quite a large surface at the base. You'll see in this photo I'm going to put in now. The lug that goes to the trolling motor and the lug that goes to the bridges between each one, you must put that heavy duty lug on the battery first. You can then put your lighter charging cables, and yes, you could probably get away with those little yellow lugs that I showed you just now for your charging leads. That will probably be fine, but make sure that your primary lug and your bridge piece lugs go on the battery terminal first. That's your best cross-sectional area that you're going to get, okay? And then make sure those bridge pieces that you get is also a heavy duty wire, like in the photograph that I'm going to insert here. Finally, this is a crimper for charging leads. This is a crimper. This is a heavy duty crimper for heavy duty current, which this thing is. So if you don't have one of these, or your installer or your boat guy that does your installation doesn't have one of these, ask him to go and buy one. Do not do this installation with these little Mickey Mouse things. You're going to have a problem. You're going to lose performance on your motor. Guys, I think that's it. Next, let's hit the water.